Winter is coming. Is it time to hunker down and get your heart rate up? This stock has been in top shape for years. This holiday season, can Planet Fitness pump up your portfolio?
On a day like today, you want to search for stocks that have been relatively immune to the broader bear market, even though, of course, we had a good run at the end. Take Planet Fitness, PLNT for you home gamers, the largest and fastest growing chain of fitness centers in the United States. Here's a company that's been making a killing thanks to a pair of powerful secular trends. The younger generation is very health conscious and they're also very image conscious, which means that there's a lot of demand for a low-cost gym with a judgment-free ethos. Plus, older people want to live longer and they don't want to spend an arm and a leg on fitness. That's why the stock has been on fire, up 65% since the last time we had them on the show in January. Sure, it got dinged earlier this month, but it quickly came roaring back after the company reported a blowout quarter 3 weeks ago. And business could be about to get even better as New Year's resolution season is right around the corner. So can the stock keep climbing? Let's check in with Chris Rondo, the CEO of Planet Fitness, to get a better sense of how his company's doing and where it's headed. Mr. Rondo, welcome back to Mad Money. Good to see you, Chris. How you been? Have a seat. Thank you. All right, now I'm confused. I know that January is resolution time, but nobody eats more on a given day than that Thursday of Thanksgiving. Is this when the season starts for signups?
Actually, when the weather starts to change, a day like today, you see outside, it's overcast, and daylight savings. It's dark early out of work. You might as well work out. No more cookouts. Yeah, so daylight savings has a lot to do with it. But you're right. New Year's resolutions come up in January, and that's when we get busy.
Okay, so I see some places, there's a lot of good stuff about where you have them. Some states have, like New Hampshire, because I know you know that, 8.8%. Other places are regions 3.4, 4.4. What's saturation for Planet Fitness? How many can you have per state?
Yeah, so we project 4,000 for the states total. Yeah, we're at just over 1,600 today.
Okay.
So, but we look at penetration rates, and like New Hampshire's a prime example, about 9%. And we have a lot of markets, just small DMAs, that we're in the teens. Penetration. Okay. So we look at the country as a whole. We went West Coast last because we're a New Hampshire-based company, and we get out there to the West. We're single digits, low single digit penetration. So a lot of room for growth. What we've really found, though, we have 12.2 million members today.
Right.
We IPO.
That's up from like 11 when I saw you last.
Yeah, and the IPO was just over 3 years ago. We had 7 million. But our marketing, that marketing machine I talk about a lot, is 9% of every membership dollar that members pay fuel tomorrow's joins.
Right.
9% of every membership dues. So look at that growth just in member base, and those dues going to penetrate more than 80% of the market that doesn't have a gym membership today.
Right.
Believe it or not.
Now, there was a guy from Wedbush writes that more club openings drive fourth quarter raise, which I think is really important. But he also said that that you had a lot of your sales of equipment moved to 39% to 46 million, well ahead of our estimate of 12% growth. This reached 90%, and was presenting that as not being positive. How do I don't understand that.
So two things. Equipment is a good part of what we do, and it's a lot of brand consistency.
Right.
So our gym's the same whether you're in Minnesota, Wyoming, or New Hampshire, or right here in Manhattan, And a lot of it is containing the brand consistency. Also our re-equips. We require our franchisees to re-equip their stores every 5 and 7 years. Okay?
Right.
So everything's new. Unfortunately, this industry, a lot of it's been lack of CapEx. You go to a 10-year-old club, it's 10 years old.
Well, you said that in your conference school. You said Bally's, you go into a 10, 20-year-old, it looks 10 to 20.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks shabby.
So our thing, we never want to be out nude.
Right.
And I would travel cross-country in August, and I went to gyms in every state. I couldn't myself tell if it was 2 years old or 8 years old.
That's great. Now, what I thought was really interesting most recently, kind of like the model of Wingstop, which I really love, it's not easy to get a franchise from Planet Fitness,
No,
right? Talk about how hard it is, just in case people are saying, wait a second, I could open one of those, because you have good operators.
We have really, really good operators, and we've been franchising for 15 years. We've been around for 26 years, and it's taken us, 15 years to find a great group of 150 franchise groups, great businessmen and women, a lot of sophistication, and we really don't need to bring in any new franchisees to speak of. I mean, almost all of our growth, 200 stores a year roughly, are all the existing franchisees opening their 10th, 20th, or 100th store. So a lot of horsepower, a lot of sophistication.
Including private equity.
And private equity, but about 11 groups now in the system. So it's a great business model, and they're just happy to put their money back in and open more stores for us.
So I asked my millennial daughter why you do so well. She goes, Dad, equipment's equipment. As long as the place is clean, you don't want to overpay unless the company gives you a membership. So, for instance, Equinox might be given a membership.
Sure.
But a lot of millennials are just looking and trying to figure out, well, why would I pay X when I can pay 1/10 X?
Yeah,
I mean, that's got to be a main reason you're so successful.
Yeah, we like to build a lot of value. So I always like to say I build a $50 a month club. I just happen to sell it for 10. We have the same equipment you'll find in a $100 a month club. We do. And you're right, we have a lot of millennials. So we have 12.2 million members. Believe it or not, almost 45% of them are millennial. And to think about, we designed this business model in the 90s, they were just toddlers.
Right.
And this is a huge part of our member base today.
And one thing I got to salute you, and we were joking, but my friend Strauss Zelnick, he owns Take-Two, and he did this book. He's got like the six-pack and stuff. That you don't really, a lot of people don't want to go into a gym where everybody looks like that.
Yeah, no, it's true. So you look about 80% of the population of the U.S. doesn't have a gym membership. That's who we're really focusing on.
Right.
And almost 40% of our members have never belonged to a gym in their life. So they don't want to walk into a gym and play a bunch of beautiful bodies and feel like the new kid in school. Right. And that's what we're really going after, is make it a comfortable, judgment-free, and affordable so anybody can join.
So, I mean, business is, I mean, for yours, because you offer value proposition, I find that even if the economy goes soft, the value proposition continues to win.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've had 47 straight quarters of positive comps. 47 straight quarters. Been through all kinds of economic ups and downs in administration, and everything's great.
25th anniversary?
Yeah, November, this is my 25 years with the company. Started the front desk in our very first store in Dover, New Hampshire.
Well, you should be very proud. I mean, a lot of people doubted you when you came out. I look at this franchise to see who are the franchisees.
Yeah.
And if they're undercapitalized, I know you're in trouble. You're the opposite.
Right.
These guys have deep pockets, and they don't open unless they know they're going to make money.
Yeah, right. And that's why private equity's got involved as well.
Wow. Yeah. Really well done. And ridiculously doubted, because I don't get it, because your numbers are very good. This is Chris Rhino, CEO of Planet Fitness, double-digit same-store sales still, and 1 million more people than we saw them last. Mad Money's back in for the break. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.